Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I hope everybody's Sunday was okay. And right now I gotta get to the chat. There we go. Hi, Mama Bear. Yeah, luckily today it didn't rain, so weather was pretty good here. Yeah, I went to church this morning, then came back home. I'm doing okay, Mama Bear. Yeah, as I was just saying, I went to church this morning, then came back home. Yeah, I had lunch and then was tired a little bit, so I just went to go rest for a little while. Okay, come here. You want to say hi? Okay. And actually, today is National Black Cat Day. And Layla, of course, wants to say hi. And she's just purring away here. Okay. Hey, Lydia. And today I just didn't do too much today. Yeah, just kind of took a break. Layla. How you doing, Lydia? Man, Layla, you're shedding. Yeah, with all this heat that we've been having here, Layla is shedding like crazy. Of course, the neighbor's dog is also shedding too. Yeah, and tomorrow I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet. Yeah, I would like to move some things around a little bit in a couple of rooms. Hey, Robert. Oh no, Lydia. Yeah, I hope it goes away. Yeah, I swear the worst pain is tooth pain. Yeah, 'cause I can remember when I had some really bad pain. Yeah, in one room I have a table and I would like to get it out and take and move it into another room. And then I have a chair that I want to put out in the other room too, and that way I can sit in there, when I want to. And also almost got the one shed done. Yeah, just been going through stuff little by little. Hey, Renegade. Yeah, I got a few more things in the shed to pull out. Yeah, there's also a cabinet in there that had collapsed. Yeah, I want to get that out. And maybe nothing else once the shed is done. Of course, some stuff will probably go back, but yeah, there'll be some room. So hopefully, take some stuff from the garage and take and put it in the shed. Yeah, just to get it out of the way. Hey, Robert. Oh, Robert, that's just wrong. That's just wrong, Robert. Yeah, I don't have any ice cream here at the moment. Well, that was like me earlier. Coming home from church, I thought of stopping at McDonald's. Yeah, 'cause they had fish cooking. It smelled good. And then I figured, no, I'm not going to stop there at all. Yeah, 'cause of the price of the food these days. Yeah, one time last year I stopped there for breakfast. Had a little bit of time left, and yeah, for me breakfast was like $20. Yeah, two sausage, egg, cheese, biscuit sandwiches, a hash brown, and soda. And I was like, whoa, yeah, $20 for four things. And yeah, so ever since it's been a while since I've been to McDonald's. Now, Mama Bear, that's wrong too. Yeah, okay, Lydia. Yeah, hopefully they can, yeah, take care of the pain that you've been having and all that. Oof. And I think Layla went in the living room. I didn't see where she went. I think she's in there though. Yeah, Lydia, if you can too, get some Oragel. That'll help too. Yeah, that'll help numb the pain a little bit. Hey, Miguel. Yeah, Robert, actually, Layla doesn't care for cheesecake. I gave her a little piece last time. She sniffed it and gave me the funniest look, like, what's this? And then walked away from it. Yeah, she really doesn't care for it. Hi, Randy. And like the other day, too, I had some cheese puffs. Yeah, she wanted one, so I took one, bit a little bit off, gave it to her. Yeah, she smelled it, kind of like tasted it, and gave me the strangest look and yeah, walked away. Okay, Randy. Nah, I think she just wanted to see what it was. Yeah, and that's why I bit a little off of a cheese puff and gave it to her. Yeah, let her see what it is and everything. Yeah, ice cream Layla will eat though. And usually what I do is, yeah, if I have ice cream, I'll eat what's in the bowl. And then I'll let Layla like clean the bowl out. And it was one time too I had ice cream. Yeah, I was carrying the container. It slid out of my hand. Yeah, the cover popped off. It splattered everywhere. And basically wherever it splattered, yeah, Layla pretty much cleaned it up. Yeah, she had a fun that day. Hi, Susan. Yeah, Robin, I think we all need to. Yeah, I know I really should cut back. And yeah, this morning ended up having a honey bun and then also snacks in church. Yeah, yeah, Mama Bear, I had a previous cat that liked yogurt. Yeah, as soon as I pulled the yogurt out of the fridge, yeah, she would hear that paper being peeled off of it, whatever, and yeah, she came running and yeah, wanted her share of yogurt. And another thing that was also her favorite was caramel sour apple suckers. Yeah, and those were her two favorite things, yogurt and sour apple suckers. Oh, I forgot to send the link. Oops, forgot to send the link out to everyone. I thought I did already. Yeah, I just sent the link out to a few, so hopefully more will come in soon. Yeah, that's what I had this morning. Renegade was a honey bun for breakfast. Hmm. Of course, I don't think it wasn't too bad. I also had a yeah egg sausage and cheese sandwich that I made. Yeah, and some cottage cheese with it too. Yeah, and how's everyone else doing? Yeah, working on anything at the moment, or gonna be working on something during the week? Yeah, and I just want to move a few things in a couple of rooms. Hopefully, I hope my worker shows up. Yeah, and just before I went live, I turned the air off because it was actually getting a little chilly in here. Yeah, okay, Renegade. Yeah, I saw those when you first got them. Yeah, that'll be good, Susan. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, that'll be good, Robert, when that's all done. Oh, no, Renegade. Yeah, I hope it's doing okay now. Yeah, yeah, maybe you might want to get that checked out, see what's going on there or whatever. Hey, Angela. Of course, the other day I almost fell myself. Yeah, I took some stuff, set it in the hallway so I could get my bedroom floor swept up. Yeah, then trying to walk through the hallway, I was kind of like tripping over a few things. Hmm. Yeah, tomorrow morning it's supposed to be cool, I think. Yeah, nothing else I could see what I could do out and back by the shed again. Yeah, it's just been so warm and And when you're sitting under direct sunlight, yeah, me and the neighbor have been working at it little by little. Yeah, tomorrow morning it's supposed to be fairly cool, and it's also gonna rain too. So yeah, hopefully I can get out there before it rains and yeah, figure out what I want to do next. Yeah, I think the hardest part is dealing with a cabinet that had collapsed. Yeah, my mom had a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, in the cabinet and on the cabinet. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, then after being outside for a little bit, yeah, do a couple things in here that I want to get done. Yeah, that is if my worker shows up. And it's basically a small table I want to put into another room, but yeah, I think though it's a little awkward. Hmm. Yeah, I wonder where everyone's at. Yeah, and Bryn, she's probably doing homework because she's almost done with her courses. Yeah, I know Lydia's got to go to work the following morning, so she's got to get up super early. Yeah, she mentioned that to me yesterday. Yeah, and this little battery I got plug in again to charge it up. Yeah, I used it at church earlier. Yeah, what I do is I use a little fan at church. Yeah, some people they'll be sitting there waving a paper, trying to keep cool, and I'm sitting there comfortable with the fan blowing on me. Okay, Renegade. Hey, Mr. Whistle. Yeah, I'll plug in this battery so it's ready for next Sunday or whenever I need it for something. Yeah, and I'll just let it charge up during the night. Hi, Dave. It, and the funny part is that one day, Pastor, he saw me sitting there with the fan going, and yeah, he thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, actually, he wished that he had a couple of little fans up front. Yeah, even though the church is air conditioned, but there's times it still gets a little warm though, or a little stuffy. That's good, Mr. Whistle. What you want? What you want, Layla? pretty soon. Yeah, Layla was walking down the hallway then. Yeah, yeah, looking at me. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I kind of hope more people come in soon. Yeah, I'm just not sure where everyone is tonight. Yeah, yeah, and other than that, what I've been doing is I've just been like going through stuff, whatever. Yeah, stuff I'm not gonna use or don't need. Yeah, I got a few boxes filled up and work working on another one. Then soon I'll let yeah, then soon I'll let my neighbor know they have some boxes. Yeah, and she can take them to the donation center. Yeah, because back in spring I had a car full of boxes and the breezeway full of boxes, and yeah, they must have made like 5, 6 trips. Yeah, and they told me next time we have a few boxes, you know, I'm supposed to let them know, and yeah, so I'm almost done there, and let them know, and they, yeah, they can take the boxes and drop them off. Yeah, looking at the weather here, it's supposed to be pretty good for all this week. Yeah, mostly in the 70s. Couple of days in the 80s, but yeah, 70s is pretty good. Yeah, so hopefully that'll give me a chance to tomorrow morning see what else I want to do outside. And of course, too, about I've also been trying to get have the yard cleaned up too. A friend of mine, he just took all kinds of stuff and just piled it over there. Yeah, so I've been wanting to get that cleaned up too. Yeah, a bunch of stuff had already went, but yeah, just a matter of going through it more than yeah, what's not needed's gonna go and or be put away or whatever. And then hopefully too, there should be some room in the shed, so I want to take some things in the garage, move them to the shed. Yeah, get a little more. Yeah, get like a little bit more space in the garage. Yeah, it's not supposed to storm here at all. In the morning, supposed to have rain though. Yeah, last Saturday those storms were really something else. Golly, it must have rained and thundered for a good 6 to 8 hours, nonstop. Yeah, try to sleep at night. Yeah, loud bang of thunder. Or you're laying there dozing off, then next thing, power goes out. Yeah, because the fan had stopped working, and hopefully it wasn't off long. Yeah, quite a few seconds later, it came back on. And it just kept on storming till like 1 a.m. Yeah, till 1 a.m. And the next day, seeing all the flooding and everything else that happened. It Yeah, my neighbor's dog is that way too, Susan. Yeah, the dog even knows when it's gonna storm before we do. Yeah, dog gets like all, like all shaky and everything. Yeah, pants like crazy. Yeah, neighbor's dog is like that too. Yeah, pants excessively. Yeah, and gets all shaky and everything. Yeah, what's kind of strange in a way is that they have two dogs. Yeah, they have a little dog and then a big dog. Yeah, and a little dog, it doesn't even, yeah, the storms doesn't even phase the little dog hardly. Oh no, Susan. Hi, Bill. And actually, Layla did that too this morning. Yeah, she was laying on my head a little bit. Yeah, she was like all curled up on the pillow and partially laying on my head. Yeah, then all of a sudden, out of the blue, yeah, she sneezes right into my hair. Ugh. And I was like, thanks a lot. Yeah, getting dark out already. Yeah, this time of year I really don't care for it because it gets, yeah, dark earlier. Oh no, Bill, so it got more humid by you then? Yeah, I get you there, Robert. Yeah, then daylight starts getting shorter and shorter. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, Bill. Yeah, it's been really sticky here too. Yeah, dew point's been in the high 60s, low 70s, and that's just the dew point. Oof. Yeah, yeah, and daylight it'll keep getting shorter and shorter until yeah December 23rd or whatever. Yeah, then it starts getting longer again. Yeah, and I'm just hoping that we don't have a really cold winter this year. Yeah, winter of last year was that bad snowstorm. Yeah, then after that it got super cold. Yeah, down to about minus 30. Yeah, I'm just hoping it doesn't get super cold and yeah, don't get that much snow. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Robert. Yeah, my phone does that too sometimes. Yeah, and sometimes Facebook also. Yeah, you'll bring up pictures or whatever from years before. Yeah, and I kind of wish we had those days again. Yeah, nothing to worry about and yeah, be happy and all that. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Susan. Yeah, with me, I really rarely watch the news. With me, I figure, why should I watch the news? Yeah, it'll just be more bad stuff and all that. Yeah, that's just it, Bill. Yeah, it's like people just don't have respect for anything now these days. Yeah, like one thing I was trying to do last week. Yeah, after all the plugging that out, I was like going around getting some pictures, and I was gonna take a picture of something, and right after I took out my phone to take a picture, get some idiot behind me that's blowing their horn like crazy. All because he couldn't wait for me to just to take a picture. And besides, where they wanted to go anyways, it was flooded. Oh no, Susan. Yeah, Bill, with me, I was like a little disgusted at that moment. I just wanted to get one picture showing what was all flooded in that. Yeah, right after they were done beeping their horn, they, I, I grabbed my whistle and blew it like crazy towards them. Yeah, 'cause on my scooter I carry a whistle. Yeah, Layla does that too. Yeah, Layla's, yeah, will snore at times. Yeah, one time I heard this weird whiny noise, and I'm like, what is that noise? And here I look at Layla snoring. Yeah, I could tell that she was sleeping, but I just didn't know what the noise was at the moment, and it was her. Yeah, and Layla will snore at times. Yeah, yeah, believe it or not, Bill, I almost got one at one time. Yeah, Walmart had some air horns on clearance, and I almost bought one, and then I didn't. Yeah, thinking I really wouldn't use it anywhere. Yeah, Layla will do that too. Sometimes she'll like lift her head, open her eyes, and look at me. Yeah, then she slowly drifts back off to sleep. And then and then back to snoring. What you want? Okay. What you want, sassy cat? Ah, Layla, I wish you would stop shedding. Ah, yeah, not my cat hair. Man, I don't even have to. Okay. Oh, I know what you want. Layla wants treat. Is that what you're saying? You want treat? Here you go. Yeah, I know what you mean, Susan. Yeah, I had a brush for Layla. I don't know where it went though. You had yeah, I had one of these brushes for cats and I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, next time when I go to the store I'll have to look for one again. Oh no, Bill. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy another one. Yeah, it was in my room before and I brought it out here. And then after that, I don't know where it went. Yeah, I have like a little like one get a gallon and a half shop vac or whatever. Yeah, it does come in handy. Yeah, it comes in handy for getting in places that you can't get with the broom or get with a regular vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I got this little 1.5 gallon here. Comes in handy. Yeah, I do it. Yeah, and I do have a bigger one, but I just didn't want to be carrying this bigger one everywhere. Yeah, where this little one comes in handy. Yeah, just mainly use it for small jobs anyways. Yeah, speaking of carpet fresh, the living room carpet could use some of that. Yeah, but that can be done in another day, though. Wow. Yeah, yeah, that's an expensive vacuum there. Yeah, I can remember years ago when my mom got a Kirby vacuum cleaner, and she thought it was the best out there. And yeah, then years later, we get a vacuum cleaner from Sam's Club, a commercial grade one. Yeah, that thing cleaned better than the Kirby vacuum did. And this commercial grade vacuum we had for like quite a while from Sam's Club. And then one day it just decided to quit on us. Yeah, of course, before we got rid of it, I took the power cord off of it because it had a nice long power cord on it. Yeah, I think it was at least like 50, 60 feet, something like that. Yeah, so I definitely took the power cord off of it and just put on a regular grounded plug. Yeah, I know what you mean, Robert. Yeah, got a vacuum cleaner now. It's got like the HEPA filter in it and all that, and if that filter isn't cleaned, you'll know it. Hey, Mimi, how you doing, Mimi? What you doing, Layla? Oh, I see. Layla jumped on the recliner. Yeah, gonna sleep there for a little bit. Yeah, you heard her doing something, and yeah, she just jumped on the recliner, gonna sleep in there. Yeah, that's good, Mimi. No. Oh yeah, I forgot I set my soup down there. Hmm. Yeah, I have broccoli cheese soup with potato. I didn't want to put it away because I know I was gonna have it one day, and yeah, with me, I forgot about it. Yeah, Mimi, for the last couple nights, I just didn't sleep well. I don't know why. Yeah, I tried to get to sleep and I just couldn't. Or if you're falling asleep and the next thing is like, ah, dang. Yeah, 'cause you gotta get up 'cause you gotta go to the bathroom. And it's like, oh, yeah, I just couldn't get back to sleep. Yeah, Layla, she likes to sleep on the pillow, and sometimes she'll sleep alongside me. Yeah, I think tonight I'll sleep though. Yeah, I hope I sleep tonight. Yeah, Layla does that too. Yeah, when she's on the pill, she was like, yeah, near me. Yeah, yeah, then she's like purring away and all that. Yeah, there was one time Layla got me good though. Yeah, she was walking on the headboard of the bed. Yeah, she wanted to see what was outside. Yeah, so she jumped up, walking on the edge of the headboard, and after she saw what was outside. Yeah, she did a pounce right on to me, and oh, that hurt. Yeah, on the headboard, and she jumped right off, and right on to me, and I was like, oh. Mm, mm. Hi, Joe. God, that's funny. Yeah, it's dark outside, and the computer is saying it's mostly sunny. I don't get that one. Yeah, anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night here. Yeah, the way I'm yawning. Yeah, I didn't go my full 2 hours. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm getting tired myself. Yeah, so I hope everyone has a good night. And I think Elaine will be on tomorrow with Bingo. I checked too, she didn't have anything scheduled, but I remember her mentioning that she'll have Bingo this Monday. Yeah, so nothing else. Yeah, check out Elaine tomorrow and yeah, hopefully catch you all over there and as usual, believe in yourself, be kind to each other. Yeah, be yourself, be happy, be positive. Yeah, be creative, everyone. Yeah, and I hope everyone has a good night and hopefully catch tomorrow on Elaine's or wherever. Hi, Shelley. Yeah, so good night, everyone, and yes, catch you tomorrow.